and welcome to the latest edition. Revistas insist on Arias enhances despite the position of the persecution. Congressmen from Uribismo insist this Saturday on the innocence of former ministers Andres Felipe Arias, despite the position of the Attorney General's office that would not favor him. In the last hours, it was now that the former Uribist minister, in a concept requested by the Supreme Court of Justice, asked to maintain the sentence for corruption in the case of Agroingreso Seguro. The High Court studies the conviction on Arias. New agenda to protect the planet's biodiversity. In the framework of the International Treaty on Biological Diversity, 193 countries will establish a new agreement that will establish the biodiversity agenda for the next decade and order to live in harmony with nature. Some countries are expected to present new financing instruments for biodiversity and ecosystem conservation. The camping free for Bogota teams of the Women's League. The camping stadium will be launched free of charge to Bogota teams that take part in the Women's League and also participate in the men's. For clubs with female and male participation, the charge for the rental of the camping will be free. For female league, it will be paid by the IDRD. The idea is that through a package offered by the IDRD, men's and women's professional football which will benefit. Rigoberto and the forensic on young cyclists go shine. Rigoberto has analyzed what is currently happening with young cyclists who are breaking the sport, and has a very important forecast to analyze. Although he has not won a great lap, he has been very close and opened the door for new generations of Colombian cycling to shine. Partly because of Uraus is that the national pedaling is recognized. With 35 years, the Antioqueño has seen how cycling has changed, with the emergence of Egan Bernal, Tadej Pogacar, Tao Geoghegan, Hart and Renko Evenepoel. Among others, sport is not what it was just 5 years ago. Managing the spelling and grammar rules to write and speak properly is essential for every good professional. Today language is being trampled on. The problem is that the majority of courses are dedicated to pointing out the media and journalists who work in them as the main culprits of the misuse of our language. That is done not only in the street but also in the soap's new literary works and academic. New agenda to protect the planet's biodiversity. in the framework of the International Treaty on Biological Diversity. 193 countries will establish camping free for Bogota teams of the Women's League. The camping stadium will be loaned free of charge to which 35 years the Antioqueño has seen how cycling has changed, which the new agenda to protect the planet's biodiversity in the framework of the International Treaty on Biological which 35 years the Antioqueño has seen how cycling has changed, with the emergence of Egan Bernal, Tadej Pogacar, Tauheo. New agenda to protect the planet's biodiversity in the framework of the International Treaty